Hello viewers, welcome to our YouTube channel. Kindly subscribe our YouTube channel for more latest technology related updates. Today's my video is going to be very interesting. I am going to tell you about what is dark web. What is dark web? The dark web is the World Wide Web content that exists on the darknet's overlay network that use the internet but requires specific software configuration or authorization. Through the dark web, private computer networks can communicate and contact business anonymously without divulging identifying information such as users' location. The dark web forms a small part of the deep web, the part of the web not indexed by web search engine. Although sometimes the term deep web is mistakenly used to refer specifically to the dark web. The dark web, also known as the darknet websites, are accessible only through the networks such as TOR, the onion routing project that are created specifically for the dark web. And TOR browser and TOR accessible sites are widely used among the darknet users and can be identified by the domain onion. TOR browsers create encrypted entry points and pathways for the users, allowing their dark web searches and actions to the anonymous. Identities and locations of darknet users stay anonymous and cannot be tracked due to layered encryption system. The transmitted information can be decrypted only by a subsequent node in the scheme, which leads to exit node. The complicated system makes it almost impossible to produce the node path and decrypt the information layer by layer. This information about the host, thus communication between the darknet. Due to the high level of encryption, websites are not able to track Google location encrypted, allowing users to talk, blog, and share files confidentially. Is it legal to access it? The dark web is a part of the internet only accessible via a specific browser called TOR. Dark sites tend to live on messy URLs. Not only they are almost impossible to remember, but their frequency change to maintain their privacy. Accessing and browsing the dark web is entirely legal, but this question is an understandable one to ask. The dark web is widely associated with illegal activity. In fact, researchers Daniel Moray and Thomas Reid of King's College London found the majority of dark websites. He found the majority of dark websites are used for criminal activity, primarily drugs, money laundering, and trading in stolen credentials. So he found many of these websites which are not easily accessible by anyone. So it is illegal to use dark web. Next thing is how to safe access the dark web. So we know accessing the dark web is legal and provides many benefits to well-meaning users such as enhanced privacy and defying censorship. But we also know from Murray and Reed's research that the majority of sites on the dark web are used for illegal activity. So this is very confusing condition. Now the thing is that therefore we have to respect how this environment has to potential to be very unsafe. If you go looking for trouble on the dark web, chances are you will find it if you stick to using it for legit times and legal purposes and proceed with caution. You can have a perfectly safe and secure experience. Number 1, get anti-malware protection. Whether you are navigating the surface web, the deep web, or the dark web, you must start by protecting your devices with anti-malware protection. This will prevent any unwanted software being installed on your device. Get a VPN. Using TOR means your ISP won't be able to see the sites you visit, but they will be able to see you access TOR. by connecting to a trusted VPN or virtual private network first and then using TOR. Your connection to the TOR network will be entirely hidden from your ISP or prying eyes. Download TOR browser. Now you have your VPN, you can proceed to download and install TOR from official TOR website. This is simple and user friendly as downloading any other legit time program. Are sites on the dark web illegal to use and visit? This is very common question which is many times asked by peoples. On the network and the dark web is a bit more of gray area. The use of the dark web usually means that you are attempting to engage in activity that you could not otherwise gray. Attempting to engage in activity that you could not otherwise carry out in the public eye. For government critics and other outspoken advocates, they may fear backlash if their real identities were discovered. For those who have endured harm at the hands of others, they may not want their attackers to discover their conversations about the event. If an activity is deemed illegal by the government bodies you fall under, then it would be illegal. So while using Tor browser, you must have to not to involve in any illegal activity. It may harmful for you and it may destroy your career. That said, anonymity comes with the dark side. Insane criminals and malicious hackers also prefer to operate in the shadows. For example, cyber attacks and trafficking are activities that the participants know will be incriminating. They take these actions to the dark web to hide for this reason. Types of threats on the dark web. What threats people face while visiting the dark web or using the dark web? So let's explain. If you are considering using the dark web for the basic privacy purpose, you might still question, is the dark web dangerous to use? Unfortunately, it is very much can be dangerous place to be. Below are some common threats you may face during browsing experiences. All across the dark web to infect unsuspecting user just like it does on the rest of the web. The dark web does not carry as many of the social contracts that websites providers follow to protect users on the rest of the web. As such, users can find themselves regularly exposed to some types of malwares like keyloggers, botnet malware, ransomware, and last is phishing malware. Thanks for watching our video. And if you like our video, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel.